A little background about UITV. We make TV streaming apps for across multiple platforms, anywhere from mobile devices, iOS, Android, to gaming consoles, and Roku, Xbox, PlayStation setup boxes, basically anything. We do have a product called the UI Engine, which you can use to make your own apps, and we also have a services side of the organization when we make apps for other brands. And those are the logos you see at the bottom of this slide. Cartoon Network, Chorus, we made a Nickelodeon and a White TV app for them. NBA, Fox, Disney, National Geographic. Well, if you go to our website, you'll see a bunch of those household type of logos that we've worked with. So our UI Engine 1, that's our product. It's kind of this magical product because it's a single code base that just magically works everywhere. And typically, if you were to make an app for iOS and for Android and for Xbox, you usually would have 3 or 4 different code bases depending on the platform. You have to code everything 3 times, or they look a little bit different too. But the UI Engine 1, sometimes actually different companies that'll do it, or different teams. The Engine 1 allows the developers to just code it once and it just magically appears everywhere. It's very integrated with After Effects, so it gives the designers too a very active role in the development cycle. And again, following the agile method, we try to keep a release quality, shippable product at all times of the development cycle, and then every sprint, and sometimes more often than that, we'll deliver a quality build to the customer. So that product and that kind of release cadence manifested itself with some testing challenges, because even though you code it once and it appears everywhere, you still have to test it everywhere, don't you? You still have to make sure that it works in the tablets and in the handsets and in Android and in Xbox and in PlayStation. So our testers or developers and our designers only had to do it once, but our testers still had to do all that testing for all those devices. Also, we're a global company, so we have we have apps that are in the market in the North America, and some in South America, some in Asia Pacific, some in Europe. So, but our testers, internal testers, mostly based out of Canada or the US, they had to use some kind of VPN software to fake their location. So that also added its own set of challenges, especially during regression sweeps where time was so constrained. I mean, the workload was so high. And again, our testing philosophy was that we didn't want any known gating issues on the build at any time. We're very protective of our build. We test all the code from the beginning, the implementation, only when we've addressed all the bugs that we found, then we merge it into the code. So by doing all these regression sweeps at the end, we weren't really finding anything.